I chose this topic because it is something that affected me personally in the past year, and I think is something that applies to a lot of teenagers. It is important for people my age to understand all the benefits as well as the challenges of being involved in an exclusive relationship so they can make informed decisions and partake in healthy relationships. Being in an exclusive relationship has the power to positively impact yourself as well as your academics and your social life. However, if the becomes a priority in your life, it could negatively impact those same aspects of life. In this video, we will be exploring how. First, we will talk about the positive and negative impacts an exclusive relationship can have on both parties' social networks. Relationships can sometimes become too exclusive when someone's attention is so fully focused on the other person, which cuts them off from friendships and support networks. Robert Dunbar and his team from the Institute of Cognitive and Evolutionary Anthropology at Oxford University conducted an internet-based questionnaire that asked 540 people about their relationships. 67% of them said they lost on average 2 friends during their relationship. If relationships become too exclusive, it can be harmful to both people's social lives and their relationship with others. However, in the questionnaire that I made, quizzing people my age about their current or past relationships, 22 people out of 38 answered no when asked if they felt as though they had lost friends during their relationship. Being in a relationship can also offer a chance to make new friends. Say you were dating someone in the older grade, you would most likely start to hang out with their friends in addition to your own. In this case, being in an exclusive relationship helps grow social networks. Normally, partaking in healthier relationships results in more positive impacts, as both people still lead their own lives and maintain their sense of self-identity despite being together as one. That brings me to my next point about how being in an exclusive relationship will affect your self-identity. How two people treat each other in an exclusive relationship is a direct reflection of their self-identities. Relationships can have negative effects on someone's sense of identity if they depend too much on their partner, or if they are too adamant about fitting in with the other's world that they put parts of themselves in the back seat. Common examples of this are someone in the relationship changing their opinions just so they fit their partners, or them sacrificing their interests for those of their partners, both of which could result in anxiety, resentment, or hopelessness. Relationships and self-esteem are also closely related. Having low self-confidence can be shown through the way you act with your partner, which can negatively affect both of you. A 2014 study examined the connection between self-identity and relationship satisfaction. They asked 111 people in exclusive relationships to complete a survey about their relationship and their self-identity. The participants who experienced more self-expansion and pruning and less self-contraction and adulteration had more positive outcomes in their relationships. That being said, relationships can also give your self-esteem a huge boost. A partner often sees us in a more positive light than we see ourselves. In the survey I conducted, I found that 72% of student participants became more confident throughout their relationships. Our partner's encouragement and compliments makes us feel more confident and appreciated, which helps strengthen our sense of self-identity. Relationships also provide new positive learning experiences about the world and the self. Partners can expose us to new experiences or ideas that we never would have done or thought about without their influence. This allows for individual growth within the relationship and helps to enhance our self-identity. Finally, being in an exclusive relationship when you are a teenager helps you learn about what you like and what you don't like in a partner at a young age, and how to deal with different emotions and obstacles. All these factors play into one's self-identity and will help shape their future selves. Lastly, we will talk about how exclusive relationships can affect academics both negatively and positively. Study Mode, an education technology company designed to help students do well in school, surveyed 1,000 high school, undergraduate, and graduate students in the U.S. Fewer than a third of them would be influenced by where their significant other goes in choosing their university, and only a quarter of them said they believe that dating negatively impacts their marks. In the survey I conducted on SurveyMonkey, 77% of students did not see a decrease in their grades during their relationship. Having a motivated and focused partner would encourage you to keep trying and maybe even inspire you to work harder at school. In a study involving 300 American university students, it was found that although being in a romantic relationship during school is not associated with decline in GPA, it is associated with decline in presences. In the survey I made, 51% of students said they have skipped class or a school sport in order to spend time with their significant other. Other negative impacts on academics include time management with homework and focus levels in class. In the study mode survey, it was found that 52% of the participants admitted to texting their boyfriend or girlfriend during class. In my survey, 59% of students have at least once not done their homework because their partner was their priority. The effects of an exclusive relationship on academics fully depend on your partner's attitude and views towards school and education in general. It is hard to definitively answer the question of how exclusive relationships might affect academic self-identity and social networks, as there are positive and negative impacts for each one. However, I do think that being in a relationship helps you grow as a person and does indeed strengthen one's sense of self-identity. On the other hand, I also think that teenage relationships can also cause distractions with regards to school and can overall negatively impact grades, attention levels, time management, and commitment within academics. Finally, relationships can be very helpful in growing one's social networks, but the point at which a relationship becomes too exclusive is when it will negatively impact your social network, as you might start to prioritize your partner over your friends, resulting in the loss of those previous relationships. All of these impacts will occur or not occur based on you and your partner's personality and personal values. If the negative impacts I mentioned do occur in the exclusive relationship, there are many resources within our community that are designed to help deal with them. The first one I found is the Child, Adolescent, and Family Center of Ottawa. CAFCO is a bilingual and multidisciplinary group of professionals dedicated to providing a range of healthcare services for Ottawa children, youth, families, adults, and couples. Both of their locations and phone numbers are now shown on the screen. The second community resource I found is the Youth Services Bureau. YSB provides counseling services from a multidisciplinary team for youth from 12 to 18 years old about family conflict, sexual orientation, relationships, and much more. They have 5 locations in Ottawa, but their head office's address and phone number, as well as the 24/7 crisis line number, are located on the screen. Here are the references I used to find out how being in an exclusive relationship affects different aspects of life. Hopefully, all this information was helpful and helped you realize how being in an exclusive relationship affects your academics, your self-identity, and your social networks. Thanks for watching my health summative video.